Hello, everybody. This is Mystic Jen. I'm here with your daily reading for December 7th, 2019. Had to think there for a little bit. Anyhow, remember the timing is fluid. This could be the 17th or 17th. Where did that come from? 7th, 8th, 9th. It could happen at any time. But, however, we're just going to go ahead and get into the reading. This may or may not resonate with you, so just go ahead and take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so let's see what comes up here. We're going to get an overall oracle card. Wasn't feeling that. I almost chosen it. Oh, there we go. You saw that fly, right? My cards have wings, by the way. Self-forgiveness. Let go of the guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. So, this is the general message for today, and I'm feeling as though, I'm sorry about that, that whatever the situation is, you need to let it go. Stop blaming yourself. Stop putting yourself down. This is, like it says, self-forgiveness. Maybe some of you, I'm getting like the image that maybe you feel guilty about something, or that you're blaming yourself for a situation. You need to stop that. Okay? Definitely some self-love needing and self-forgiveness. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get into the rest of the reading. Okay. Let's get these cards all good and warmed up here. Let's see what other messages. What messages do you have for us for the collective for December 7th, 2019? What messages do you have for us, please? What do we need to know? What light? What messages? Ooh, okay. I got two cards that flew out here. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, and we got the Devil card. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but not necessarily. The Devil energy is speaking to me of maybe overindulgence. But it's really speaking to me. The message that I just received from Spirit is an attachment to material items. Putting a lot of emphasis on the material world. Okay? Maybe you're worried. Somebody could be worried about finances, but with the Nine of Pentacles, somebody's sitting pretty right now. They're very comfortable. They may be even living. They may have some extra luxuries that other people don't have. But everything is about what they own. Everything's about more worried about the physical than the emotional. Somebody's very independent. Not that that's a bad thing. But I do still feel a lot of emphasis put on monetary. And we have the Nine of Wands. This is somebody who's very driven. Knight of Wands is he brings change. He is fire. He takes action and he brings change. So whatever this situation is, it is calling for. There's a call to action here, and I feel like it involves being too attached to your items. I feel like very much like an overindulgence. I feel very much like the energy of emphasis on material items more so than the heart. Okay? And I feel like that there's something coming in that is going to change all that. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, let's see what else comes up. Or for some of you, this could actually be being so tied. This could be in debt too. Trying to live a lifestyle that may be beyond your means right now. And because of that, there's change that has to take place. Not all my readings are romantic, sorry. But I do feel like, yeah, as I'm looking at this, I think somebody's trying to keep up with the Joneses. Maybe overextending themselves. They're appearing to the world as this very confident, very well-established luxury items. Okay? But it's got you financially strapped. And this card, and the Knight of Wands is calling for action needs to be taken. Change has to occur. And this is definitely a financial reading for somebody. We got the Six of Swords. You know, moving out of the storm into calmer waters. And we have the High Priestess. Using your intuition. It could also be things that are hidden. So what I'm thinking here is, right off the bat, I'm seeing that with the Devil card and the High Priestess, somebody hides it well. Whether this is you or and this might not even be you. You might be the person on the outside watching a loved one go through this, or a friend go through this, or it could be yourself. But this is the energies that I'm picking up on. Somebody hides it well. Well-kept secret. That there is, whether there's, and I'm not picking up as a substance abuse or anything like that. I'm not picking up hostile environment or toxic relationship. I am picking up somebody being really so tight, so strapped with keeping up with the Joneses that it's got them financially strapped, and they hide it well. It's like a best kept secret that they're not telling anybody. And how can you help somebody if they don't talk about it, right? But I also see somebody doing, and they're doing this alone. There is that storm. Are they heading out of the storm or into the storm? That's what we're going to find out here. Because this is... This is almost heading away from the secret. Okay? Heading away from the secret. So somebody might be deciding to finally take action, or they're being forced to take action to head out of this, to maybe abandon some things. Okay? I do feel like pride. Aha! Pride interferes with acceptance of help. There we got it right there, folks. Somebody's too proud to ask for help, but I think there's somebody stepping up to the plate. Okay? They may be recognizing that they need to do something about their situation. Okay, we're going to pull some cards here. I want to know more about all this, you know? And I'm looking at this Devil card. This card was laying on the table all by itself, not even being shuffled in. And that spoke to me and said, pick me up and look at me. Okay? This is the Emperor card. This is somebody who, coupled with the Devil card, somebody lacks boundaries. Somebody lacks self-control. And I feel as though there is a need to setting the limits. And we have the Eight of Wands, a lot of communication and change. So there might, ooh, Okay. There could be communication coming from a job or a boss. Okay. And this communication is going to, I feel like it's going to cause some alarm, and it's going to cause somebody to rethink and change what they are doing. Okay? Somebody really needs to rethink about the way that they're spending their money. Yeah. The Magician. You have the resources now. You have the knowledge, and or whether it's you or whoever's this reading is for. It's, like I said before, this could be somebody that you know, somebody that you're close to. But they have somebody has the resources and the knowledge to take action and do something now. Okay, I think there's some kind of communication, something happening very suddenly and very fast. They're going to have to head out of this situation. And it's definitely a financial situation, a financial bind. Somebody has to take action and change things. Okay, why is the Knight of Wands here? What is this change? What is this change, please? I want to know what this change is for whoever this reading's for. What is this change? Six of Cups. That could involve children. It could be nostalgia. It could also be going back to doing what you love. This could also be making changes of going back to the way things used to be, the way you used to do things. Still doing something that you love for your family, but going back and doing things that, yeah, the way that it used to be with the Three of Wands. This is making plans. This could be planning for your family, for your children. You have to make changes for your children. This card here is not representing a singlehood in this reading. Some people say, well, that's a single card. No. This reading, this is about somebody living the high life. Okay? Living beyond their means. Okay? And it's understandable. You want your children to have the best of everything. But sometimes you need to cut back. You need to do a little bit of... this is telling me family planning right here. With the Eight of Wands here, there could be some kind of news that from your boss, or for some of you, this could actually be news of a pregnancy coming. That's why the children are here, and family planning is needed. A total change in attitude and the way that you spend your money and do things. There very well could be a pregnancy involved. Just saying. That's not for everybody, but it could be. But it's definitely feeling like either something from the past, going back to something that you love, that you knew was stable. You know, and planning appropriately. But with the Three of Wands, with that card, I'm seeing children here. I feel like it has to do with planning your family, planning, you know, family planning. Somebody has to do something about their finances and not going to be able to live high off the hog right now. What is this Six of Pentacles about? We've got a lot of cards here. Or Six of Swords, rather. We have the World card. So if you've been struggling, this is going to come to an end. You just have to make adjustments. King of Wands, managing things well. This is somebody who is the CEO of the company, or CEO of the household. The Emperor's here. This could still be indicating of a boss, or this could be your own energy. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this, with the World card, it seems like this is the ending of a cycle. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I'm feeling like that this is a need to take a step back, think things logically, Be practical. I feel like the Queen of Swords needs to tame the fire. Okay? Kind of... I'm going to flat out say, get the head out of the clouds and kind of ground and think things practically. And putting the foot down and saying, listen, this is what we need to do. Okay? This could be a counselor also helping you out. Again, it could still be a boss type situation. But this is a cycle that is coming to an end. Whether this is an end of financial problems that you've been in for a while, or this is an end to, I feel like this is an end to this financial bind. I do feel that. But part of that ending does come better planning. Better planning with your family. Watching your spending. Okay? Before I put those cards on there are a few cards that fell out that I wasn't even looking at. But one of them was the Six of Swords, Prince of Wands, repeat cards. There was the Devil card was actually on the bottom before I put the stack back there. So this is definitely a repeat, stressing the need to tame that wild side. Okay. Okay, why is the High Priestess here, please? High Priestess. King of Pentacles. Money management. This could be the banker. This is somebody that is helpful. He's very well-to-do. He's got the money. He's got the funds. He's a family man. The High Priestess was representing a well-hidden secret. Yeah, somebody portraying themselves as being very wealthy, wealthier than what they are. It's all in about appearances and a facade. And I think that the message here is, it doesn't matter what other people think. Eight of Hearts. Okay, this is walking away from a situation, abandoning this. This is like I'm feeling here like a lifestyle change. Okay, that somebody definitely needs to think more practically. The Star. This is the star of hope and faith. And this is about having faith about things being worked out. Abandoning something. Okay, abandoning this particular lifestyle and having faith that finances are going to work out. We got the Temperance card. This is the card of healing and a card of balance. And this card is going on top of the Nine of Pentacles. So this is balancing the checkbook. Okay, balancing that checkbook. Strength. This will make you stronger as an individual. You'll build up to where you once were. There could very well be a cut in hours for some of you. Perhaps hours being cut, and this is the holidays. So you're feeling the crunch. Somebody's hours might have been cut. But I feel like somebody's a very strong individual. Prince of Pentacles. This is news. This is somebody really researching. This could be actually returning to school. And it could also be about a child. Okay? I'm feeling like a brand new start, maybe a new offer. I'm feeling like learning a new skill even. So, if I was to sum this whole thing up with all these energies that I'm feeling here, I'm feeling like somebody is really living high off the hog. Sorry to put it that way. Somebody was living beyond their means. Then they got themselves caught up in this financial bind because they were spending, not thinking that there could be a rainy day. And I think that some news had come in from a higher power, because we've got the Emperor here. I've got the King of Wands here. Both of them are indicating the CEO or the boss or somebody who lays down the law and structure. And I'm really feeling like that this is somebody's boss. That some news came in from this boss that left somebody in a bind. And whether this is a loss of a job or the cutting of hours. So, and to the outside world, somebody was hiding this. And if you are in a family situation, which I'm feeling that you are because children are coming up in this reading, that this was hidden from a significant other, or even from the world, if this, and possibly the significant other was not aware of what the finances really were. Okay, so that's all coming out, and it is, maybe it's causing somebody to choose to walk away because they felt like that they were being deceived. Even if that happens, not all hope is lost. They can return. It's just that it is about being deceived and being kept in the dark about where the finances really were. Okay, and this whole situation is calling for change. Better planning, better family planning. Keeping the kids and everything in the family in mind. Drastic change has to take place. And I'm feeling here that there is definitely better times ahead. You might be going through a storm right now, but you will come out of it, provided you follow through. Think logically and think practically. Okay? Getting the heads out of the clouds. Stop living beyond your means. Okay? Healing will take place in the relationship. I feel like finances is the culprit. Okay, definitely. But there is healing that will take place. I feel like you do have a strong bond with one another. But it is a strong bond. Healing will take place, but there has to be balance. Somebody could return to school. That is a possibility. Or you could actually receive some other news coming up during the winter months. I'm feeling like maybe 1 month of another job opportunity that will help you out of this situation. But there is hope coming. Okay, your prayers are being answered. It's going to get you out of this. At the same time, I understand why this card is coming up. You're blaming yourself for this whole situation. You have to forgive yourself. Okay? It's time to swallow the pride. Okay? Forgive yourself. That's the number one thing. Forgive yourself and make the changes and adjustments that you need to make. And everything else is going to fall into place. Okay? But that's the messages that I have for you. I thank you for watching. I am going to be running a special for gift certificates. If somebody wants a reading, contact me. I'm offering $25 gift certificates for a 15-minute reading. Okay? It'll be 15 to 20-minute reading. Contact me if you would like to purchase for Christmas time. This for a loved one or whomever, if you know somebody that would like a reading. And also remember, I have my end of the year special going on also for 2020. 2 different types of readings, one which both go month to month. One is a basic overview. The other one is a more in-depth overview of a more in-depth reading for each individual month for the year 2020, the year ahead. Okay. My email address is below. You can look me up on Facebook, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oops.